Taurus, welcome back to my channel. Let's go ahead and look at the messages your spirit guides have for you. Any information that you need will be listed in the description, so just check there. And let's get into it. So first card we have is the Path card. We have the Snake, and we have the Mice. Taurus, urgent messages. All right, so we have the Clouds. We have the Tree, and we have the Coffin. We have the Ring, the Birds, and man. All right, let me back this up a little bit and straighten the cards out. All right, and then I'm going to pull 4 oracle cards from here. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. What are the urgent messages from their spiritual team? All right, so focus on the present. As it's here that change occurs. Be still and listen to your heart. Or hold on, let me back this up. I'm sorry, guys. Be still and listen. Your heart will hear what it needs. You are just enough. Or not, you're just enough. You are enough just as you are, if I can read today. And last card, instead of trying harder, try differently. Okay, Taurus, so the first set of messages that I'm kind of picking up on, any uncertainty that you could be in as of right now, know that there's no need for you to be worried about yesterday, tomorrow, 3 months from now, a year from now. Okay, you need to be in the space of the present moment. And if there's any challenges that you could be struggling with in terms of just emotional challenges, or, you know, the challenge of healing, the challenge of, you know, your finances not necessarily being where you want it to be, know that this is the opportunity, or the present moment is the opportunity to change that narrative, to change that story for yourself. And it could start from you trying differently, literally like this card is saying. Instead of trying harder or even feeling like you have to force certain outcomes, know that a different approach may be needed, where you could be experiencing resistance or running into the same outcome. Even in the realm of love, not just, you know, like with a business or within your finances and how that's managed. This could be you needing to try a different approach within your existing relationship. Or if you're single, the problem may be that you just don't go out of the house. That's why you're not able to meet people. So maybe trying differently instead of just kind of like being in a space of, like, again, trying to force certain outcomes by doing certain things. But let's go ahead and get further into the reading. So first row, we have the Path card, the Snake, and the Mice card. So the Path represents deciding, choices, options, alternative options, the unfamiliar, separation, different things being different. The Snake also represents, the Snake card, it represents betrayal. It represents sneakiness, lust, betrayal, lies, that type of stuff. And the Mice represents diseases, something being defective, things like that. But going deeper into how all these cards kind of connect with each other, though, I'm getting the sense that there's a need for you to kind of go back to the drawing board. And it's so interesting that both of these cards are right next to each other when we kind of already touched on trying differently instead of trying harder. If you are trying to make some sort of relationship work with somebody who is deceptive, somebody who is maybe a snake, or, you know, the part in your life as of right now that could be, you know, tainting a lot of stuff, there may be a need for you to look at the fact that this is the reason why things have been kind of going bad. Like, some of you guys may have somebody who's your worst enemy that's in your life, who you just keep fighting to have in your life, and you keep seeing a level of resistance, and it's going to be in the future where you can't ignore that. Okay, especially with these cards together, this is an interesting mix, because this screams you need to be careful of the company that you keep, because they could be making it really hard for you to like make clear choices in your life. You could be making choices as of right now, taking in consideration of someone who's not considering you. So some of you may have the option to maybe move to a different state for a better job opportunity, but you could be deciding to maybe avoid doing that because of somebody who's tainting your thought process, okay? Speaking of decisions, you could have a very complicated decision that comes up in the future, that you're going to have to look at the pros and cons of what makes the most sense. This could be about a living situation, again, a relationship, family member here. It also feels like somebody's poor choices could affect you. This could be like a business partner who you need to be careful of, who's like mismanaging money, or they're like corrupt in the way that they handle the funds. You could also have somebody around you who's very much an opportunist, and they need to be watched in terms of you just giving them money or willy-nilly helping them. Now, the next row, we have the clouds, we have the tree, and we have the coffin. So the clouds represent clouded judgment, not being able to see clearly, things being in your vision. This represents things being hidden, fear as well, because when you don't know what's next, it can incite fear. Addictions. The tree represents ancestors, the physical body, groundedness. Okay, and then coffin is like the death card to me. It represents like grief, endings, things changing. So with all these cards in combination, I think that you have a family member who could be keeping secrets from you. They don't know how you may respond, so they may not be telling you certain things like what's going on with them financially, or that a certain family member may have passed. Okay, you could also have a family member who's secretly still going through a really hard time in terms of some sort of grieving process and needing some sort of help. There could be somebody around you who could be going through some sort of spiritual chaos. This could be through like some sort of spiritual work that may have been put on them. This could be like a sibling. There could also be some problems in the future in terms of there being some sort of misunderstanding or miscommunication between you and like a coworker or like a friend. This can be cleared up, but there could be like some really bad communication in the future that needs to be, watched out for. And you guys just be aware of not reacting off of impulse in the future as well, as a heads up, excuse me. But the last row, we have the ring, birds, and we have the man here. The ring represents commitments, agreements, contracts, dedication to something, jewelry, literally, because it's jewelry in the card. Just overall commitment. Then with the birds, this represents gossip. This represents chatter, things being said behind the scenes, or things being discussed. And then the man is just the divine masculine energy here. So in connection to all these cards being here, first thing I'm getting, there could be conversations between you and a long-term partner about possible like higher levels of commitment to each other. So your partner could, propose to you around Valentine's Day or within this month, or there could be conversations about moving in together. There could also be like really weird rumors circulating around like your relationship, or like an ex in connection to the person that you could be dating, like their ex. There could be rumors of them still talking or something. There could also be just work drama about you possibly dating somebody, or work drama that you need to stay clear of. But these are just some of the things that I'm seeing. I hope that this reading was helpful in any capacity. If it was, definitely thumbs up the video and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one.